something that, I don't know, that inspires you, and inspires you to like strive towards something, I guess, like an end goal. My name is Arlo, and I make music in my house using my guitar and drums and sometimes keyboard and stuff, and then I borrow a bass off usually my friend Dan or Keria, and then I put out things under the name either Arlo, or recently I've also done one under Flaxblood, just because it was a different thing. I don't know, it's kind of, they all sound really, really similar, kind of bedroom pop, kind of guitar kind of stuff. I don't really play gigs because I don't have like any kind of social kind of media presence, I guess. I mean, that's one of the kind of main reasons why, like, I'm not, like, no one really, I'm not really contactable, I guess, but also, I don't know, the opportunity hasn't really arisen, so I just haven't done it. And plus I don't have I haven't like practiced or anything with a band. I mean, I've jammed with Keria and that was me. It's Keria and drums. And I mean, eventually maybe, yeah. Keria and I are in a thing called Rawwuss, which I play drums for, and Dan plays bass for us live. And then I also play in Dan's thing, also playing drums for W. And yeah, I don't know, it's not necessarily that I like prefer kind of anything, like, you know, either kind of my own, like playing my own stuff, or, you know, supporting acts, like, you know, like supporting other friends by playing for them. It's more that just I kind of that's like the main thing, the main opportunities have been just to support my friends, as opposed to, like, you know, seeking out my own kind of, you know, projects. So often I'll get like the house to myself, and then I'll just get my guitar and kind of just muck around, like trying to come up with a kind of like a guitar part or something, and then sometimes I'll be just kind of mucking around with vocals and like singing random melodies like over the guitar kind of thing, just waiting to come up with something. And then as soon as I kind of find something that I like, I'll usually like get like my iPad or like something like that and record that initial idea kind of, but as like, you know, I'll record the like initial guitar part and then kind of make up some other stuff as well, like make up a chorus or something, and then usually like, yeah, record the guitar and then like layer over like kind of other guitars and keyboard kind of things, and then vocals and drums and stuff, and I kind of just build up. I like kind of write the songs as I record them usually, so like, yeah, I don't really go into recording with like the full song. Like, often I'll just like record it and see what comes out of the recording. I like the whole kind of the kind of prolific nature of bedroom pop, because it's, you know, like heaps of artists like Frankie Cosmos and stuff, they just put out so much, well, at least she used to, but, you know, so then it's that kind of idea where it's like you can record it, and there's less kind of emphasis on the quality of the recording and more of an emphasis on the song itself as like a song separate of its recording quality and everything. Because I mean, like, the song's gonna be the fucking same song no matter how it's, like, you know, recorded, whether it's in a studio or if it's in like a bedroom. In that sense, I take a lot of inspiration from other kind of DIY musicians, and then otherwise just kind of just everything really, I guess. Heaps of music, like heaps of like pop music and old school pop music. Yeah, pop music's pretty cool. So my favourite New Zealand musicians are so Dan, so with W, so, you know, Dan Moratini, he's great. He's yeah, great inspiration as well. And both him and Keria and Kalu, and playing with all them. Then we've got Charlie Freak, who when I played drums, we played like a bunch of gigs with them over the start of this year, so that was real cool. When I was kind of like 5th form and stuff, when we were like starting to get into like rackets and carols and stuff, there was kind of less. I felt as though there were less kind of all ages gigs. Like there were still some. So like back like as I kind of got into the kind of Auckland music and stuff, it was kind of as I said, like rackets and carols, and then I don't know, all sorts of those kind of Auckland kind of indie bands. Even like Pop Strangers, and Street Chant. Like growing up, like going through high school with all listening to them, that was sick. I'm working on a thing. I've been slowly kind of collecting like a bunch of songs over the past like month or so. I've got like about 7 songs that I've recorded, like all the parts except for bass. So that'll probably be released under Arlo, I think, but you never know. And that's like 7 songs. They're all real short songs again, but and then also for uni, for my creative writing paper, I'm doing like for a part of a multimedia thing. I've recorded like a bunch of instrumental songs that will go on like probably another artist page thing on Bandcamp. But that'll kind of go up within like a couple of days, I guess. Love cheese.
What would you do if you were lactose intolerant?
Nah, that's not even like a possibility. Paneer? Oh man, who couldn't live without paneer? Sweet.